back. I was like, I'll test it out. Test out the water. Yeah, I was like, it's user error whenever you like mess it up.
Then I pushed like the new All-Star, like the new All-Star so light. It's so light and it's like really good. And my Herrera, my Cardinals.
That's ballsy. Doing that.
At some point I'll come in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
At some point I'll come in there. I'm not ready. My dad's not ready.
Okay. Sounds good.
What's up, boys?
See ya. I'm
What's up, Cole? We'll see you later.
coming.
You got back?
What's up?
The dugout later. Watch your head, big guy.
Oh yeah, watch your brother's head. You're gonna hit it on that corner right there.
Go, Joey! Oh my gosh.
All right, folks. Sorry for not getting to you quicker. I was flapping my gums, as I am known to do with some of the folks here. Mr. T.J. Bender's father, Tom Bender, and we were chatting about some American Legion baseball. As we get started here, it is 10 o'clock. Will Browning on the mound. He's facing Joey Linneman. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one. He'll be followed by Nate Caraballo and Bryce Byers, who those two were our top Kilo Gear top performers yesterday. Unbelievable. Did a fantastic job. No balls, 2 strikes to Linneman. Jonah Nosovich, Logan Winkleman, Cale Price, Braden Schreiman, Schaefer Craddock, Cooper Harrell, Caden Zia, and Liam Mahfoud Thurman will be the usual suspects here for Coach Perkins in the gray. Good pitch by Browning. Got him to chase. Bender finishes at 2-3 on the strikeout for out number 1. Nate Caraballo hit a moonshot of a home run. If you didn't see the post-game interview, folks, the TrackMan had that at 102 off the bat at 407 feet. That was a shot.
Like I was just antsy. Like you'll see the trend, but
Browning goes ball 1. Much different temperature here this morning than it has been for the past couple weeks. It's kind of pleasant. Oh, that was a big old daddy hack from Caraballo. Looking to deposit that. I thought it was interesting. He said that, this is a hitter's park or a hitter's league. In the post game, he had discussed, he said, he said if I'm at school, he plays at Lee University, and that misses. It's 2 balls and a strike. He said with the 2 strikes, and it was a home run with 2 strikes. He said I would have taken a very different approach, 2 strikes, and just been trying to put the ball in play. He said, but here I'm still I'm taking healthy cuts. And I thought, man, it's interesting. Difference between his true game approach and what he's working on here just in his swing and how he's putting his regular swing together no matter what. It's outside. 3-2. And that's ball 4 as it gets all the way back to the backstop.
I think I hit it to you, not like too long after.
And Caraballo is going to request, I think he's probably catching today. I know that Winkleman caught yesterday, and Caraballo's been doing some catching duties, and so it looks like he's going to get run for, and he's going back in to put his catcher's gear on. TJ with his S&T gear on. Yesterday, he had an equipment issue. They couldn't find one of the straps. I don't know what happened exactly, but looks like he has it remedied. As that one is fouled back by Byers, 1 ball, 1 strike. Throws over, and he's back in easily. Browning, he's had 2 really good outings over the last couple weeks. Last week, he 8 Ks in 3 innings. He's got 1 already today, and it's 1 and 2 to Byers. Throw down, and Lindeman has a stolen base, as it is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lindeman at second, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't want to leave this too good. Oh, that is a good pitch. Ball just bottom drops out of it, and it's strikeout number 2. So Browning picking up where he left off. And Jonah Nosovich to the plate. Swing and a miss. Browning, Missouri Baptist University, just down the road here on 270. 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually, not 270, 40. US 40 and Interstate 64. Fouled back out of play. 1 and 2. Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nosovich. Runner goes. Nosovich stays alive. Ball is out of play. So it rolls over today, and Coach Perkins' squad, as far as innings won, that's a ball. 3 and 2 yesterday. Out of the 9, less 1, they took 5 out of the 3, I think it was. 5 out of the 8.
Yeah.
2-out walk. That's a second base on balls, and it's first and second, 2 outs. Logan Winkleman to the plate. And so that rolls over today. So whoever wins the most innings is provided lunch after the ball game. That's a big swing and a miss. Still a mystery as to where this lunch will be. The throw is not going to be in time. Nosovich doesn't follow Linneman, and he's in at third safely with another stolen base.
You didn't want it? That's all right. Hey, get in a pickle now. Get in a pickle now. Yeah, let him score. I don't like that idea. Hey, if it works, get in a pickle. Let him go. No. That's why we get it. Never mind. Don't do that. You got fired. Not fired. That's a good strategy. Big brain. No.
Runner goes, backhanded by Farber, and a long throw, and nice pick by Mason Stahl. Outstanding play. Leaves 2 on. We head to the bottom of the first. Gray, no 0. Gold coming up.
No, that was not right. I made a good play. There's nothing.
I was like playing around.
What's going on, everybody? Brett Graves here from the Keep Climbing podcast. Really excited to get into this next new season 2 podcast season. Looking forward to diving deeper into development topics, relevant baseball topics that really help players, families, coaches take themselves or their players to kind of that next level of competition or whatever their goal is. And I think a lot of what I talk about on the show is helping meet players where they're at, and if that's making their high school team or younger, if that's making it to college baseball, if that's ultimately like playing professional baseball, a pretty wide context of thoughts and scenarios there. We try really hard to break that down to meet you guys where you're at, and picking concepts and topics that are more broad that can be boiled down like that. So looking forward to having more coaches on, more players, some more insights from people all the way around the baseball world at totally separate, different levels and perspectives. I think that provides a really unique opportunity and look at it. So really excited to have you guys back watching the show every Monday starting in September. It's going to be a really fun show season here, so I hope you guys can come check it out.
All right, folks, we're here in the bottom of the first. Lucas McGill on. I appreciate Mr. Graves bringing his podcast, Keep Climbing, to the Youth Baseball Midwest Network. And, you know, what you just heard, this is real world application, what he's talking about as you're seeing this on the field. You started the PCDL win.
Yeah, about 5 years ago now.
Is it really?
Yeah, 6 years. Yeah, we've been running since, well, technically the first year of it was pre-COVID. COVID kind of came, and that year was a little funky. The year after that was probably more of an official, setup and structure that you see now. But yeah, it's been rocking and rolling for a little bit now.
Talk to us about, the aspects of this, and what do you see this becoming in the next 5 years?
The concept for us is really like a train and play format. The concept that you see here, in the PCDL was the exact experience of a college fall, for a baseball player. You've got they try to emulate like a 3-game series every week, because you're going to have 3-game weekend series every week, in the spring. There's obviously some midweek games like sprinkled in there, but we try to compartmentalize this to have certain days where we're really focused on building skills and in the competition, environment for the players. And then we have these other 3 or 4 days of the week where we can really, accomplish some training objectives. I would say most kids that are this age, at really any skill level, it's obviously a bit relative to their competition level, but they all need a really good physical plan and routine. They're all probably dying to gain 10 more pounds and 2 more miles an hour of velocity or bat speed, or whatever the goal is. Like that probably encapsulates about 98.5% of them. So this format allows them to do that by kind of compartmentalizing it a little bit. It helps limit travel. It helps, with nutrition and recovery. Helps, when you sign up for it, especially as a pitcher and you're pitching on, Wednesday like this, not only do you know that you're pitching every single Wednesday, which can be very volatile in summer baseball, outside of an environment like this, but you also know what every single Thursday looks like, every single Friday, every single, it's basically the rinse and repeat script throughout the entire summer, which lets you get in a routine and really build some good momentum in your development plans. And really, that college does that because that's the best balance of that. So really you're just kind of stretching that fall runway out for these guys. And now they've got, 4 to 6 months to do that, instead of it shrunk down to just 2 or 3. So
I think that's very interesting. And we've talked about, to me, premier pitching performance. We understand the pitching side of it. You've had Nate Orff here all 6 weeks, 7 weeks of this. And, how has it been the transitioning a lot of the information, the things you do on the pitching side for the hitters?
Yeah, I think it's from a high level, it's a very similar process. I feel like when I typically speak about it, it's not really just specific to a pitcher or a hitter. The 4 main areas of baseball player development is going to be, from a physical standpoint, physical programming standpoint, is going to be, mobility assessments and mobility, correctives. It's going to be a mechanical, flow of energy, like hitting mechanics or pitching mechanics. It's going to be kind of ball flight stuff, whether that's pitch quality out of the pitcher's hand or that's, contact quality and the ball flight metrics off the bat. And then you've got this whole strength and conditioning / performance side of things, that allows you to kind of maybe segment or compartmentalize each of your training, but that's what goes into, it's those 4 main categories that goes into baseball player development, from a physical building of tools standpoint. So for the hitter side of it, we take that same approach, that same comprehensive assessment approach, and the only thing that really changes in that is the hitting mechanical type of thing. And this year, you talk to any of the guys, you look at social media, you see us doing a lot more hitting motion capture stuff, data collection stuff for swing analysis purposes. I wouldn't say or suggest we're really at the point where we feel like we're rolling that out and we're experts in any of that by any means, but that's a little bit of the direction of where we're going from an assessment and diagnosis standpoint. That our business is evolving into that, because that process is really something that we're trying to kind of grow into.
I love that, because I've been talking with a lot of these guys and what they're doing, and it's been fun to watch, because I know the pitching side of it, understand it, and we've been Asher in there.
Yeah.
He's been great, and
Yep.
Cooper working with us, helping us
Yep.
see some of the metrics and whatnot,
Yeah.
and understanding a little bit as we're watching this, what we're seeing and what you guys are working with these players on a
Yeah.
weekly basis. And I think, to me, the one thing that kind of just really stands out is the explosiveness
Yeah.
that you guys are trying to create. Explosive athletes
Yeah.
that can go out and perform at a high
Yeah.
level.
But at the end of the day, you've got kind of two big buckets in this. Like you've got this like performance, what your tools look like. I think you say that in baseball terms, people are more familiar with those words, like what your tools look like, your strength, your speed, your size, your velocity, your whatever. And those tools kind of set your ceiling, if you will, without application into a game setting and actually throwing strikes or actually throwing through a sequence and being able to get ahead of hitters and then put them away, or being able to be on time for the 2-1 pitch when you're a hitter, so you've kind of got like your performance, your metrics, your tools and the tool development. That's extremely important. I would suggest that's probably most important, because when people in baseball are evaluating you, that's what they're judging. They don't really judge, what average you hit for in high school. They're judging your tools on and if they think they'll perform at the next level. So making sure that those things, and it happens all over again in the draft, but then there's still this segment of you got to go out and compete and win, because if you got all these tools and a coach likes you and he comes back to see you 2 or 3 times to evaluate you, and say you and me have the exact same sort of tools, except you hit 330 against, the same competition and I hit 270, he's going to go, well, there's some sort of gap there, so I'm taking that guy. So the tools kind of set maybe your foundation and really what you're able to accomplish at the next level, your potential, if you will. But then how you compete and how you execute in the game usually ends up being kind of the separating factor.
That's what keeps you there.
Amongst the people, 100%, amongst the people who have tools,
Right.
But without the tools, you don't get, especially in the data-driven age that we are right now, ways we can measure it, you don't get the opportunities.
Can I ask you this real quick, and I'll let you get out of here, because I know you got your boys are here. They're having fun with Mr. Craddock over there.
Yeah.
But the one thing, I think that's interesting is you said that, because this is where I think the separator is. Because as you said, you have the tools, they're measuring those, and then the compete, and that's what I've always believed in.
Yeah.
The compete is the mental side.
Amen. Yeah. No doubt.
It really is. And so
there's a mental side to, I think, to all of it.
Right.
You create that edge. You really make that mental edge, I think, in the gym that rolls over, and you apply it, apply it in the game for sure.
So you guys, I'm sure, have taken a spot in that along with this. And what are some of the things you look at as far as where premier pitching performance, the things you're doing in the PCDL, how fundamentally is that overall mindset in the development process a part of what you guys are thinking about in the future?
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's elements like that are the tip of the spear, because you build all these foundational elements. Our premier way, or our core characteristics, our core traits that we try to live by, all of our staff, all of our players. Our process is assess, prescribe, train, and then win. Like, that actually showing up on the field for these guys is extremely important to us. We all firmly believe that you spend all this time and money on something like this and it can't transfer out there, then it was for a big waste. Especially the high school age kids and how popular showcase environment is,
Yeah.
these days, that these kids will come into my facilities, in February, and they got their showcase day or their exit assessment or whatever. I make sure to let all of them know, if this is the best bullet, if this is the best bullpen you throw all year, like, we did something wrong. We need to keep going up. It's February, and I say that to them because I did the exact same thing when I was 17 years old.
Sure.
I was gonna go out and blow it out, and then my lifting and my whatever throughout the spring season was inconsistent, and blah blah blah. But I'd say that to them because I first messed that up. But I know better now. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, I think it needs to be it's the tip of the spear. It's how the mental side of the game is how you apply all of this, and really getting to those conversations, I think, is some of the most fun for us and all of our coaches. I think it kind of comes in waves a little bit, though, depending on the player, because those conversations sound different from guy to guy. Those are individualized, kind of conversations, and not something that's more of a mass produced conversation. You say something like that into in front of an auditorium of 300 people, like, there's a lot of different takeaways that a lot of different people can hear and need in that. So we try to tackle those more in, like, individual conversations.
Well, I'm looking forward to the podcast.
Yeah, me too.
Because this is the high level stuff, folks, and that's what these young men are here for, and that's what it's about. If you're going to continue to, and last thing here, Brett. A lot of these kids we talk about reaching the next level, and I think the next level, and then there's the ultimate level, which is, of course, the MLB getting to that point. But I think the process, many of these kids here, and I think we got to step back sometimes and just look at the fact of there's a lot of kids out here working hard, putting themselves in a place where they're having success. But at the end of the day, we know there's only a very minute. Oh, that's a great throw by he's been money.
Yep.
This whole.
Little birdie told me that he might be in the running for league MVP.
Yeah.
That'll get announced on Sunday. That'll get announced on Sunday. So you'll officially hear something about that on Sunday.
He has consistently barreled baseballs. His
He's
arm works.
Amen. Yep.
So, but just like that, how far does he go? We don't know.
Yeah.
But I think learning how to succeed in these settings in each level takes you into, there's life after baseball. That's where you're sitting. You played in the MLB. You're sitting here today working in this. What do you say to those kids that, even in yourself, how did it help you in your career after baseball?
That's a great question. That's a very loaded question.
Well, you don't have to get into all of it today.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's real, isn't it?
It is, and I think that, I think that where they're at right now, you can't really blame them. They're not thinking about anything like that. I think what we try to do is, as men and leaders and coaches and influences in their lives, is while they may not recognize it, some of these successes, some of these trials and tribulations through all this, like, kind of helps prepare and shape their brain and mentality maybe for some things moving forward. I certainly believe that from what I experienced at kind of like upper levels of baseball and how cutthroat it can be, how performance driven it can be, and how much, like in baseball, like, you can do everything right, like Schaefer right here could hit a ball 112 off the bat right at the shortstop and he's out, and that's hard to deal with sometimes, pitcher, you can do everything right, like you can let a little bleeder come in and whatever. And I think that not emotionally responding to all that stuff and, like, being steady through all of it is a good life lesson, and then I think big picture, like, as I got out of baseball and I realized how how much of an opportunity to put your head down and kind of use some of that. Like right now, I would say my life and business is still very performance driven. You know, being a business owner, it's very performance driven. You know, and I think, you know, God's kind of prepared me for that through everything that I've done, you know, up till now. And to be honest with you, it feels much more black and white than baseball ever did. You know,
I want to see
do these things and get this reward. You know what I mean? Because that there's so much variability, I think, in baseball specifically. You know, that yeah, it feels a little bit more black and white these days, but it's still the same performance driven environment. And to be honest with you, I love that. You know, like I love it. I think at times it's stressful and it's anxious, and you know, I pray for you know, peace during those times. But you know, also you know, it's very rewarding feeling watching, you know, some of these guys, some of these kids be going through, you know, difficult times either on the field or off, you know, and then it really like kind of coming together for them and an opportunity that they really worked hard for, you know, and that's really fulfilling.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time today and chatting it with us here. And as you said, I think it's so funny, you know, Barry Bonds quote, you know, I only have to beat one guy.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the rest of it is whatever happens.
That's right.
And that's the variables.
Yep.
You just don't know.
Amen. That's a fantastic quote and a great. I mean, the upper level hitters that I've faced, that's why they were so hard, because they just like didn't waver off of their approach, and they were confident in that, and they could do that, and like they weren't going to change who they are or what they were doing because they, you know, they're just looking at it. Did I beat the pitcher or not? You know.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Appreciate it, man.
Cool. Absolutely. Yeah. Looking forward to podcast season 2. You guys come check it out. Starts in September, first Monday of September. So
actually,
we'll get
after
the
Labor
recording
Day.
before that.
First
after Labor Day.
After Labor Day.
Second Monday then.
Exactly. So we're looking forward to it, bud.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Always.
Alrighty. Let's finish strong here, huh?
Exactly.
Good little pitching day to even out that day we had yesterday.
Yes, indeed. Right. We could use that. Brett Graves, everybody. Premier Pitching Performance, premierpitching.com. Go learn more about what they do there, all the things that he discussed and talked about. You won't regret it, I'll tell you that. So we're here in the top of the second. It's 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike to Cooper Harrell. You got Braden Schreiman. No, that's Schaefer Craddock out at second. Got on by the fielder's choice. Schreiman is out at second. Craddock at second base. So Harrell trying to grab another run here. This is kind of what happened yesterday. The Gray squad, which was the opposite side, got off to the big start. That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled it into the net. Stays alive.
That guy up there?
Yeah, look at him here. And I think he's still working on that window.
What's he doing?
Time is called. Saw that Blue. Hey guys, where did Blue get hit? Did he get hit in the arm? I think it was in his hand. Oh goodness, that don't feel good. That's always tough. That's strike 3. Good pitch on the inside. Will Browning continues to pitch well as he gets Harrell looking for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Gray.
Hey, Cole, you gotta go up. You gotta go up and flip around. Go scare Cody.
All right, folks, if you've noticed there, we have the SSM Health Physical Therapy logo up there. Brad Henderson, ATC LAT Sports Outreach Manager over there. He's been here at the PCDL for all 7 weeks, been working with the athletes anytime there's a little injuries, assessing issues, giving advice, helping these athletes stay ready to play and working with them in that respect. I'll tell you, it's a huge part of what they do here. And we had Brad Henderson on talking with us. Look, if you have an injury, if you get hurt, there's an injury hotline. If you want to reach out, it's on the screen. 844-257-7797 is the injury hotline. If you end up with a problem or hurt or whatnot, give them a call. They can help you. So SSM Health Physical Therapy. Lucas McGill on the mound. Didn't start off well for him here. And so it'll be interesting to see. He's going to face Bobinski Boyd, Laramie, Drew Laramie, and Mason Stahl here in the bottom of the second inning. Swinging the Purple Thunder. Oh, baseball. Got it. McGill, since coming here a couple weeks ago, he has struggled to consistently be in the strike zone at Maryville University.
Right there.
2-0 to Bobinski Boyd. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. It's upstairs. 3-2. Ball 4.
Keep building. That was better. I know.
Coach Pabst on his way to the third base box, as he has been doing all through the season. Waits till he gets a runner on. Might as well. Then heads over to the box. And that's ball 1 to Drew Laramie. Ground ball. Nosovich going to be a tough play. The throw is in time. And it was a congregation at the third base bag. Catcher, shortstop, pitcher. I mean, that's what you want somebody to cover it. And they all three were there. That's a positive. So the ground out brings up Mason Stahl. Bobinski Boyd moves to second. It's ball 1. Strike at the top of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll tell you, this is the last day of the PCDL. Hope you have enjoyed watching. That's into right field, and Cooper Harrell to it. Bobinski Boyd stays put, 2 outs. August Hutchison, Lindbergh High School. It's ball 1. So we've seen this picture before. Yesterday it was rough. You get to 2 outs, and the pitchers were unable to finish innings. So we'll see if that has changed today. 2-0. Two and one. Just missed. It's a good spot. 3-1. Couldn't get Hutchison to chase. I think for that pitch to really work, you've got to be a little bit more consistent with that pitch to get him to chase that. Got it on the end of the bat. And he finishes it. So Lucas McGill, strong inning after the 3 in the first. We head to the top of the third, 3-0 Gray.
I was just looking for someone. Sorry.
Yeah, hey, we had a stolen base too. Yeah, we're good. Good job, boys. Way to take one from them. You like the light?
Boys.
Premier Pitching Performance, dominate the zone. They are a private pitching organization built to help athletes dominate the zone through assessment, training, and detailed analysis. They give pitchers the tools they need to improve and compete at a high level. The QR code is on the screen. If you're looking to grow as a pitcher, you want to continue to develop, I would encourage you to use the QR code, learn more about Premier Pitching Performance, and see if go have an assessment done and see what the information is for you there. PremierPitching.com. All right, folks, we're back to the Gray. It'll be Caden Zia, Liam Mahfoud Thurman, and then back to the top of the order with Joey Linneman.
Yeah, pull up your hands like all the way up. Hey. Heck yeah, I like your shirt. Is it right? Please like the goal. I'm just drawing pictures. Well, I should be. You know? When you draw a deer, what would you draw? A buck or a dove? How many points do you think? 19
Z up to the plate. Bender doesn't hang on to it. It's ball 1.
You know what? I remember your dad's video.
see if we get a 1-2-3. We had, I think, one of those yesterday, maybe two. 2-0 to Zia. Browning out for his third and final inning of work. He's been good. 3-0. 3 Ks in the 2 innings. Did allow a couple of hits, a couple of walks, but he's worked out of it. 3 balls and a strike. Shows it. I think that was just showing. I don't think he intended to bunt that. 3-2. Browning up to the task there. He's back in the count. It's full. Off speed is fouled and into the parking lot. And Zia draws the walk. Got ahead 3-0. Then a couple of strikes, foul went off, and he's on base with Mahfoud Thurman coming up. Thurman shows bunt, can't get it down. Strike 1. Coach Perkins playing for a dub here. He's trying to get another inning win. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Right now, percentage astronomically high.
Lays off 1-2.
Ready? Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey. God.
That misses. 2-2.
Hey, kid. Hey, kid. That's how every addict story started. I remember when I was like 4.
I'm packing a holy lead. Strikeout throw.
Mahfoud Thurman is down on strikes. Stolen base for Zia. Back to the top of the order with Joey Linneman. Browning has got a lot of chase over the last couple of weeks. His pitches, he's been pretty effective around the zone, but then he's gotten, which has given him the opportunity, he's gotten ahead in counts. He's gotten guys to chase out of the zone and been very effective for him. Late on the tag. Zia's back in safely.
What happened last inning? Did we win or we did win?
Outside, ball 1 to Linneman. Shout out to all the umpires over the past few weeks throughout this coming out, especially over the last few, man. It's been hot. Catches the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. We did have an incident when we were at, it was on the Saturday, 4 games. We did have an umpire who did the first game behind the plate, and then the second game there at the state championships for Missouri American Legion Baseball. Did go down, but he was okay. These guys, you know, out in the heat as well, especially when you start putting on that gear, man, it gets hot. Nice job by Peyton not to let that ball get into center field, although Mr. Hutchison looked like he was coming to get it. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike to Linneman. He struck out in his first at bat today. Had a couple hits yesterday. Oh, I do. I got to do that too. Talking with a family member from Mr. Linneman yesterday. His grandmother was watching the game, and the gentleman told me, he says, he had the oldest person watching the game yesterday, and she's 102, and I hope she's tuned in today. His grandmother watching Mr. Linneman play. Appreciate you being here. Want to do that. As he draws the walk. Brings up Nate Caravallo. 2 on, and guy with some big pop in his bat. This is big fly territory right here, folks. That's in the dirt. Nice job by Bender just to keep that in front. One ball, one strike. Got in on his hands a little bit, just able to foul it off. He ain't getting cheated by any of these swings, I'll tell you that, folks. Foul ball. 1-2. It doesn't get any easier behind Caravallo as Bryce Byers is on deck. Outside. 2-2.
Nice plays over there, dude.
Everybody's playing deep. And that is crushed into left and gone. Caravallo does it 2 days in a row. This time, a 3-run shot. And ties this ball game. That ball got out in a hurry, folks. Two consecutive days, he's finding his stroke. Yesterday's 407, 102 off the bat. We'll have to wait and see what TrackMan says about that one. That got out in a hurry. Bryce Byers grounds it to Stahl, picks it, steps on the bag for out. And number 3. We're heading to the bottom of the third. Score is now tied.
I guess. You know, I gotta go get it. You're good, bro. No, first base. Okay. I do play first base, though. Yeah.
All right, well, I thought it was just the 2 outs, and I was correct. So they rolled it, and so they add 2. It's a 5-3 lead, but each team is – I think they rolled the first one because it was just the 1 run, and they rolled the first inning as well. So each team has gotten the benefit of a couple extra runs on a rollover inning. And we have a 5-3 ball game here in the bottom of the third with Lucas McGill coming out. He just got a lead here and trying to win this inning for the Gray Squad. He's going to face Aiden Payton, Trey Kent Landrum at the top, then TJ Bender.
Come on, get us in.
Payton was pretty good at the bottom of this order yesterday. Line drive single that knocked Dominic Horn on his backside. Didn't hit him. He was just trying to get out the way. I would be too. Today's PCDL broadcast here at Lindenwood University is presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. And you probably saw the QR code that was on the screen there and didn't quite get to that soon enough. Kind of got out of whack a little bit with all the interview and stuff I did earlier, so we'll get back on track. But Kilo Gear, it was there. That's who we are. Our Kilo Gear top performer post-game interviews we'll have again today. Final ones as Peyton aggressive gets the changeup right off the get and strike 1. Fouled it into the fence. He's down 0-2 to McGill. McGill in his third and final inning of work. Walked Bobinski Boyd, but then got a 1-2-3 after that. Working to get a 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the third, get his team back in the dugout. Playing for dinner today. To the backstop. Ball 1.
I got it.
I think we got all the baseballs now. One ball, 2 strikes. Lays off Ball in the dirt, 2-2. He's up 0-2. He's back even in the count. Goes upstairs, 3-2. And that's outside. So up 0-2, loses him to the walk. And we have Trey Kent Landrum. And Coach Pabst to his third base box. Nice job by Caraballo. Getting to that baseball. Keeping the runner at first and an opportunity for a double play. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. Up the middle, you got Caden Zia and Schaefer Craddock. Those guys have been pretty good, turning double plays throughout the tournament, or the league, I should say. That's a strike on the inside corner. Nosovich has been good with this group as well. They've had, I think, 2 or 3 5-4-3 double plays. Popped up into left field and caught Cale Price for out number 1. Runner still at first. TJ Bender, who is barreling baseballs all over the place in the league. Take strike 1. You got Cooper DeManuel on deck. That's a good pitch. Back to back. 0-2. Here's the key. We've been in this situation before. Where's your out pitch? How do you get the out? And that's ball 1. Into center field, Linneman tracking it. Makes the catch for out number 2. And McGill 1 out away from finishing a solid outing. Cooper DeManuel, who has been fantastic throughout this whole league season. Hitting, fielding, running. 1 or 2 guys with a home run, Caraballo and DeManuel, the only guys go yard in the league. It's outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The most patient hitter I've seen so far in the league here. Little flare. Zia makes the catch. Trips him down, but Makes the catch, and we head to the top of the fourth, 5-3. Gray.
Gee, that was your ball the whole way. I don't know what you're doing, staring at KP.
Staring at KP, I was like, I looked up, I was like, all right, that's good. That's okay.
I know I'm watching him. I'm like,
Even the
how do you
one,
do
I
it?
mean,
Look at ball. Wall. Make him ball. Finally, need something to get hyped about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, that's like the first ball hits me, like,
Low breaker.
Got less people here.
Train smarter, perform better. That's what you do with Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. This is micro-weighted training, apparel that builds strength in every move. If you're looking for an opportunity to get stronger, better recovery, get faster, look, Kilo Gear is for you. This is a quality product that sets you apart, really. And even in just my everyday movement and the things that I've done, and it's helped me continue to burn calories just in what I do on a daily basis just by wearing it. Kilo Gear. If you're looking for a quality training method, look, that's it's something good for you. It's a way to go. Use the QR code, use the promo code YBM10, get 10% off of your purchase. Top of the fourth inning, Carson House on for the Gold Squad. He's going to be facing off against Jack Fairber. Nope, I'm on the wrong side still. Sorry, I got to flip my scorecard here. Jonah Nosovich, Logan Winkleman, and Cale Price here in the top of the fourth. So each team has won an inning, and that still keeps Coach Perkins' squad up in the overall group there. That is ball one. And you've got Benders behind the plate, Mason Stahl still at first. You have Aiden Payton at second with Jack Fairber short and Trey Kent Landrum at third. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cooper DeManuel's in right, along with Hutchison in center, and Nick Bobinski Boyd is in left. Been pretty much what we've seen over the past few weeks defensively, with some changes here and there. It's 2-1 to Nosovich. I think that hit him right on the calf. He turned and popped him right on the calf, but it was a curveball. Just kind of bounced off of him. Boing. Logan Winkleman grounded out to the shortstop, his first at bat. That's outside, ball one. These two guys, you see it at the plate, the one behind it and the one standing at it. These are two quality catchers, going to be, I think, very successful over this coming up season. They've showed a lot here in this league this week, especially defensively. Both have been very sharp defensively. quality arms.
Oh, that's weird.
Usually walk my you're like, God, this kid's. I look at your stat. I look at your upfield.
Hard to run on these guys. I'll tell you that. 3-0 to Winkleman.
You like my walk song? I think that danger like that.
Popped up. Foul territory. Landrum makes the catch. That is out number 1. Cale Price. Nasevich at first. Curveball in for a strike. Price had singled, was caught stealing in the second. Line drive, one hop. Peyton goes to second. Gets Nasevich. Nice play by Peyton. Quick flip. So Price is on at first on the fielder's choice. Braden Schreiman, who grounded out, or who actually singled, was out at second on the front side of a fielder's choice. I would have had that one, guys. It was right there. See that? No? 0-1 to Schreiman. Drops it in for a strike. House looking pretty good here. One ball, 2 strikes. I'm still trying to figure out that color on those gloves. What the heck is that? Was that fuchsia or something, or what? Two and two.
Oh my God.
I wonder, Drew, you said highlighter pink. I wonder if you could find that in the 128 Crayola box. 3-2. 240. In the 240 Crayola box, yeah. Throw over, he's back in time. Runner goes. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Schreiman brings up Schaefer Craddock. Opportunity. That's upstairs, ball one. It's a long look from House. Swings over the top, strike one. One ball, two strikes to Craddock. He's been good with two strikes. He throughout the league this year. Fights that one off. Is it going to drop? Nope. DeManuel with the speed gets over, makes the catch for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. That's wrong. It's the bottom of the 4th. 5-3.
Fourth hit of the season. I was like, outfield, back up, bro. It's ball in. And he did. I was like, and I was laughing. Dude, Brandon Otsnats. He couldn't even believe it, bro. He was like, Otsnats, they're daggers in me. I was just crying laughing. Another day. And then lateral.
Thank you for watching here on Youth Baseball Midwest, where we are here to bring you the most comprehensive coverage of youth and high school baseball across the Midwest, from live broadcasts to player stories and everything in between. We're here to showcase the players, teams, and moments shaping the future of the game. Appreciate you being here. If you're so inclined, we would appreciate you subscribe. It helps the algorithm, helps support what we do. Hit the dinger next to it, because everybody likes dingers. And we've had one today. But that'll get you notifications for more live broadcasts and podcasts coming up here on the channel as we continue to work. We appreciate you being here and hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Aiden Strickland is on the bump now for the Gray squad, taking over from Lucas McGill, and he's going to face, here in the bottom of the 4th, Jack Fairber, Nick Bobinski-Boyd, and Drew Laramie. And strike one. Far different ball game than what we saw yesterday, huh, guys? Fouled back. 0-2. Honestly, it just boils down to the pitching today has been much better. Guys have been executing in the strike zone, making pitches, and it's made a big difference. We've had a few big hits here, but for the most part, the pitchers have been very good. Fairber, foul ball down the third base line. To it is Nazovic. We'll do it again. The big hit provided by the man behind the plate there, Nate Caraballo. 3-run shot. That's a tough take from Fairber. Just misses. Does it again. Same result. 2-2. I think Caraballo wanted that one. Didn't get it. 2-2. And strike 3 on the inside corner. Fairber down on strikes. Out number 1, Bobinski Boyd. I'm going to miss saying this part of it. You know, I dig the Purple Thunder, man. I've never seen a bat like that. That's killer, especially a wood bat. Just saw it go. He's got to swing that in college. I don't think they'll let him, though. See if the same if get one in the metal. Two balls, no strikes. Boyd's been one of the better hitters throughout the league season. That's 3-0. Gets the strike. It's a 3-1 count. Fouls that one off. It's full. And a walk. This was some information they'd posted a couple days ago here on the PCDL. And you look at batting average. Braden Schreiman has led the league in batting average of .429. Nick Bobinski Boyd, we just saw 368. Nate Caraballo, who we saw go big fly, 346. Trey Kent Landrum, 333. And TJ Bender. That's the top 5 at 324. And average exit velo, Nate Caraballo leads the league at 86.7. And as Drew Laramie lines out, nice job by Cale Price. Out number 2. You had Catch Mills, who we haven't. He left the league. I think it was 4 weeks ago. Logan Winkleman, Jackson Ryder, who left, who had to be on his way last week, and then Braden Schreiman. We saw that Ryder didn't have the best, but man, he was barreling baseballs all over the park, but just not getting much to fall. That happens. But he hit the ball hard all the time. Sweet spot percentage, Braden Schultz, Eastern Illinois product. He was done. He finished last week, and that is out of play. 0-2. Of course, Nate Caraballo at 47.4%. Caden Zia, Jack Fairber, and Liam Mahfoud Thurman. Those are your top 5 in those categories. Stays up. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mason Stahl. Long look from Strickland. Couldn't keep it fair. Just a little too far out ahead of that one. 1-2. You heard the dugout in there get at it. Stahl's one of those guys. He always seems to keep the dugout loose. Into center. And Linneman makes the catch for out number 3. We head to top of the 5th, 5-3 Gray.
We had a barrel. Yeah. We had a barrel.
Hey, if you had a barrel. We had 2 walks in the barrel. Yeah, we won.
We had a barrel.
KP had a barrel.
KP. Yeah, well, 8 said it was a barrel. Oh, everyone said it was a barrel. That was call.
We had 2 walks.
Check the stars. KP, was yours a barrel? Because I'm never hitting a barrel.
All right, folks. Youth Baseball Midwest is produced by Red Earth Productions, LLC. Since 2017, we have been bringing you the most comprehensive youth and high school baseball coverage in the Midwest. My crew that's working here, last day of the PCDL, appreciate all their hard work. Drew Klutz, our production manager, Lauren Klutz, our information and social media manager, bringing you the pictures, keeping you up to date on all the information here on the screen. Can't do it without them. We've got, we're going to be mixing in some podcasts here in August. We're going to be out Saturday. We got one more. We got the American Legion Border War, Missouri American Legion All-Stars facing off against the Illinois Legion All-Stars. Last 3 years we've done this, Missouri has won all 3. They're going for 4 in a row. The Missouri American Legion State Championships 19U, man, it was a fun tournament this week. Best I've seen so far. Washington, post 218, is heading to the Great Lakes Regional Tournament in Kentucky. That decides who goes to the World Series in Shelby, North Carolina. Cooper Harrell leading off. And it's ball 1. And that is gonna fall foul. Good run on that by Bobinski Boyd. In the tournament this past week, folks, we saw Eli Kemna, who was pitching for Jeff City. Eli Kemna, who's going to Missouri Southern, win a complete game against Cooper Tripp, heading to Jeffco, playing for the St. Genevieve post 150. I believe we're going to see him in the All-Star game. Kemna, I believe, was elected to the All-Star game as well. We saw Blake Cleathermos, who's headed to Crowder Junior College, throw a complete game win. Caden Gustafson heading to Missouri Southern. We saw him throw a complete game win. There was a lot of really talented players on all of these rosters. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Harrell. And so we're looking forward to the All-Star game. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Missouri going, like I said, for their 4th win in a row in the Border War. Swings over the top. House gets the strikeout. That's out number 1. Caden Zia to the plate. He walked and scored as part of the 3-run home run by Nate Caraballo. Grounded to and fouled down the first base line.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, all that dude knows him is kind of, you know, trying to win at the same time. Good.
Work now, let's go.
1 ball, 1 strike to Zia. House has been pretty good. Got into a little trouble in the 4th, but was able to pitch out of it. He's got the strikeout here to start. He's 1-2 to Zia, and it is now 2-2. Grounded softly, shortstop Fairber up. The throw is not in time as Zia out of the box quickly. Infield single. Mahfoud Thurman to the plate.
They all loved him.
1 out. The Sweat Bees are back.
I think he
Ball 1 stays up.
It's hard to describe. Yeah.
Two balls, no strikes to Thurman. Little flare that's going to drop in front of the center fielder, Hutchison. He comes up firing to third, and there it is, folks. There it is right there. Fundamental baseball. See the play. Who's calling out? He tries to go to third. Didn't have much of a shot to get Zia. Who ends up scoring on the air as Mahfoud Thurman ends up at third base.
Yeah, those were beautiful, aren't they?
One run in, Joey Linneman to the plate. Oh, my goodness. That hurt. You all right, Blue? That'll take the wind out of you right there, boys and girls. Yeah, need a moment just to gather myself. When we're talking about fundamental baseball, and coaches, it's always good to understand, to want to be aggressive, to go for outs and whatnot. But sometimes in a moment, you've got to see the play, understand what you're working towards. If you come to second base there, your first and third was still one out, and you got a double play opportunity still in place. One hop to Peyton, and that's 2 outs. Gets the run home, though. Now you have 2 runs where you had an opportunity for a double play right there. Productive out for Joey Linneman. Brings up Nate Caraballo. Takes a strike at the knees. Oh, and 2. That right there, folks. That's a daddy hack right there. Lays off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball back up the middle. That's a good piece of hitting right there from Caraballo. So just getting threw his hands down at it. Got it back up the middle. 2 out single. Linneman comes in to run for him, and you have Bryce Byers now at the plate. Another big bat, capable of hitting it out of this ballpark. We saw him do it last year a couple different times. He hadn't had a big fly this year. Yesterday, he was 3 for 4, a couple of doubles. Takes ball 1. Lays off, doesn't chase out there. 2-0. Can sometimes get somebody to be a little more anxious, take swings they may not necessarily want to. Two balls and a strike. House got him to roll over on a ground ball on an off-speed pitch, grounded out to the second baseman. Is Linneman dancing like his feet are hot over there. Could be. Turf gets a little warm. Out in front again, 2-2. As a pitch he rolled over on in his second at bat in the third inning to the first baseman. So House went back to it. Let's see if he does it again, doubles it up. Runner goes. Byers fouls it off his shin bone. Lindeman got a good jump. He was straight stealing because he slid in. In the air, but shallow. Everybody coming in, and it drops in. Lindeman on his way home. The throw is not in time. Lindeman showing off the wheels. First, scoring from first base on the bloop single. I don't know if you call that a bloop because that was a long way up there. These guys are just playing so deep because it's Byers. Took them a while to get to it. RBI single. Third run of the inning. It's 8-3. And brings up Nosevich, who takes strike one. Nosevich has walked and was hit by a pitch. One ball, one strike. And that 2-1. Top of the zone, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nosevich calls timeout, and everybody's having a chuckle. Off the hands, coming in, and it's going to drop again. Byers showing off some speed into third. Nice job by the big man. Good base running. First to third on the single. And that rolls it over. Adds a couple more runs here. It goes 10-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth.
I never took naps until like got into college. I have a nap a day. I have like a nap a day. Like 30 minutes. I'll nap for like 4 minutes. Wait, like, do you do like the elevated stuff? Or yeah. But I don't know. Yeah.
He is a young worked at FCA. Yeah. Oh, I know. I didn't get
He was here.
Oh, was he really?
Oh, you don't like that feeling?
Okay.
Folks, we've had some fantastic player spotlights throughout the league here. So if you get a chance when you're done, go check them out. Here on the channel, we've got all of our player spotlights up on the channel presented by Premier Pitching Performance. Dominate the zone. It's never been easier to get started with Premier Pitching Performance, offering both in-person and remote training. Whether you're just starting or looking to refine your game, they provide the tools and guidance to help you grow. PremierPitching.com, you can check it out. The QR code is right there on the screen. Get your assessment. Find out if it's going to work for you. I'm sure it will. All right, here, bottom of the fifth, Gold is now lost another inning. So they're down 1 in this game, and they were down 2 in the first game. That makes them down 3. It's kind of like skins in golf. Hutchison, Peyton, and then back to the top with Kent Landrum. Facing off against Aiden Strickland, the lefty. Popped foul. One ball, one strike. Popped up now, shallow center. Zia, the shortstop, making the catch, out number 1. I'll tell you what, man, nothing motivates you more than food at times. I mean, get the opportunity to play. We're playing for food, right? You got a bunch of hungry athletes and opportunity for some food. Whoever wins the World Series battle, who wins the most innings, gets dinner. Ball 1 to Peyton. Change here. Looks like that is Mahfoud Thurman at second. Craddock has moved out to right field. And that is pretty much the changes. Byers is at first still. Caravallo still behind the plate. And that's out of play.
Go, baby. I drew a barrel, kid.
That misses low. 2 balls and a strike.
That's my third one.
Third one?
Yeah, Lars.
Let's see a 4.
My third one's there. 2 to them.
Stays up 3-1. One out walk to Peyton. Gets back to the top of the order in Kent Landrum. Been on base in the first. Flew out to left in the third. Popped up shallow right center, and it drops. And Peyton kind of goes flailing into second. So a walk now, a single. Brings up TJ Bender. Guy who can drive in runs here. Driven deep into center field and drop. Well, did that hit his glove? Coach is sending both guys. Oh, he holds up one. Peyton scores. And I thought Lindeman had a beat on that. Doesn't make the catch. And it's a double for Bender. So they get a run here in the fifth, and they got two in scoring position. Landrum's at third, Bender at second, and Cooper DeManuel coming to the plate. That misses low, ball one. Two and 0. Three balls, no strikes. Typical AB, you have a base open for DeManuel with Fairber on deck. DeManuel can hit it out of the ballpark. I don't think you want to give him anything to swing at here. Fair ball coming home. Doubled up. Heck of a play as DeManuel grounds out. Byers with the throw and the tag to Caraballo for out number 3. We head to the top of the 6th. 10-4, Gray.
No, I'm done.
Hey, can you touch my glove and my helmet real quick? I'm coming out there. Hold up.
Which one are you?
Yeah, I'm leading on.
I was just not.
Let's go score some more. It's time to score some more runs.
Carson House back out for the gold. Again, premier pitching performance. Player spotlights up on the channel right now. Did some pretty good interviews throughout the 5 weeks that we were here with this. And if you're so inclined, Premier Pitching Performance, if you want to work with the pitching professionals at Premier Pitching Performance and take the next step towards your goals with a focus on development, mentoring, and real results, this is where pitchers build their future. QR codes on the screen right there. Different locations, and you can get your assessment started, and then you can do remote training as well. The Boost app is there. There's a lot of opportunities with this program, so make sure you click on that, find out what you need to find out, and get started. All right, top of the 6th. Logan Winkleman coming to the plate. Cale Price, Braden Schreiman.
I was gonna get him 4, but get you on Wink.
Winkleman deep to left, but caught by Bobinski Boyd, out number 1. That is good baseball economics right there, folks. 1 pitch, 1 out. Cale Price to the plate. Strike 1. This is House's last inning of work today, and as of course the league is over after today. Bangs off the brick. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Check and see if it's flat. If it isn't, we can still use it. Oh, way out ahead of that. Ripped it down, but foul. House back to it. 1 and 2. It's outside. Off the end of the bat. Three balls, 2 strikes. House was way ahead in this one. Price has fouled a couple off, worked it into a full count. That is driven deep and to the wall. Price with great speed, easily standing up at third. One out triple. His second hit of the game. I mean, he doesn't look like he's running that fast, and all of a sudden, man, it's just like, my gosh, he's standing on third. Easy speed. Braden Schreiman. That is going to drop foul. I don't think Boyd was going to get to it either. It's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield has come in. Interesting. With a 10-4 lead. Well, it's only trying to prevent the run from scoring opportunity to win another inning. Two balls, 2 strikes. Three and two now. Second full count of the inning. You get into this, get a little more predictable, and you end up as Cale Price drove the ball to the fence. That's ball 4. So with the leadoff hitter, House throws one pitch, gets the out, goes full. The next 2 batters, it's a triple and a walk, and brings up Schaefer Craddock, who reached on a fielder's choice and popped up to the right fielder. That was caught in foul territory, and it's ball 1. Grounded to the third baseman. Landrum comes home, and the tag is there. Somebody's hollering from the dugout that he dropped the ball. I didn't see that. I don't think Blue saw it. And so Coach Perkins coming to take a moment to chat it up with the Blue. So that's the second out. Craddock's on for the second time on a fielder's choice. And we have Schreiman at second. So Cooper Harrell, who has struck out swinging and looking, takes a strike there. I couldn't tell. Talk to my crew in there. Did the ball come out? Did you guys see the ball come out? I didn't see the ball come out. So throw down, Bender. Stoll. Not quite at the bag. 0-2.
Help us out here, Tips. Come on now. Keep it going.
Lined right at Peyton. Makes the catch. And ends the inning. So they strand two. We head to the bottom of the sixth, 10-4. Gray.
It's still versus. It's all good. He is? Probably, bro.
TJ was literally sitting back there like, TJ, I told TJ, I was like, hey, did you get that?
Good job, Coach Schaefer. Good job.
Thank you, man.
How's it going? Going.
From over here, couldn't see if he ever got picked up at all. No, never. After he had crossed the blade, and after he picked it up, he never re-tagged it. So he really never. See, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if he ever got it. Just the ball was hitting the ground, and then he went and picked it back up, and never re-tagged it. He never crossed the blade. It was bad. If anything, it's a good hit.
All right, Strickland out for his last inning of work here. Fariber grounds it to Nasovich across. It's out number one. Again, very economical. One pitch, one out. Brings up Bobinski Boyd, who has walked twice. Strike one. Drew Laramie's on deck, then Mason Stahl, if either one of these two get on. But there could be a double play after that, too. So you never know. Grounded sharply. Zia goes to the backhand and doesn't make the play. I'm giving Nick a hit. Didn't touch his glove. He should have made the play, though. I'd say Mr. Zia would tell you that. That's the ones the coaches go, get in front of that. Get in front of that. You can hear the refrain. Drew Laramie. Ball one. The breeze feels even cooler than it did yesterday. Winds picked up a bit. Curveball. Strike on the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Actually, it's going up. Like, what do you mean? Not down. I mean,
Three balls and a strike. Bobinski Boyd bluffed on that. Three and two. Popped up. Right field. Catch is made over there by Harrell. 2 outs. Mason Stahl. Seventh inning's going to see Macon Kessler. That's lined in the gap and going to get down. Cut off by Linneman. Bobinski Boyd chugging into third, and he's safe. And Zia, instead of throwing it, holds on to it, holds the runner at first base. So an out, a single, an out, and a single. 2 on at the corners. August Hutchison. They're trying to win this one, get back in the game a bit. That's out of play. One ball, 1 strike. Throw down. It's not in time. 2 balls, 1 strike to Hutchison. The second, the fourth, and here we are in the 6th. Strickland trying to keep the gold off the board and preserve a third neutral inning and keep their 2-1 lead. And that's a strike. Or I should say their 2-inning lead. Because I believe they came out of game 1 with a 2-inning lead. So that rolls over. So they're up 2 still. And they are up 2 today. So that means they're up 4. And that's going to be a monumental task. I don't know. They got to get this one here and win every inning just to get to the tie.
No, not him. I'm talking about one of them. Actually playing for Premier Collegiate.
Shallow. Coming on. Price makes the catch. And that's 3 outs. We head to top of the 7th, 10-4, Gray.
Paps, you had that tie or win? And that's ball game, boys.
Put the kids to bed early tonight. Great job today.
Oh, you can work back there, you know. Dude, I didn't want to I didn't want to throw a curveball, dude.
I was gonna try to get him off early.
He was ready for that curve. You wanted to get him off early?
You guys need to eat.
Yeah. Where we going, boys?
Oh, I can crave some time.
Oh, let's go.
Are you there?
They ate some fudgy nuts this morning.
That would be.
They do last year. Last year,
Paps would say that.
They went somewhere nice last year.
Paps would say that.
You go beat up.
No, you guys wanted it enough. That was me. That's my
Yeah, that's a good point.
Depending on how nice places I might cancel my friends help me out there.
Yeah, I'm leaving for vacation after this, but I might go.
Depending on how nice the place is. I might send.
We're gonna have like a little bit to cool off.
Today's game presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Use the QR code that's on the screen. Go take a look, shop today. Use the promo code YBM10. Get 10% off your purchase. I want to apologize, folks. I mixed up my guys here. Jack Cartwright that's who just finished in the for Perkins squad over there in the gray. That was Jack Cartwright that just finished off that inning. This is Aiden Strickland here for the gold, and we'll have Macon Kessler for Coach Perkins' squad. So Aiden Strickland on the mound right here as Jack Cartwright and Carson House finish up the 6th. Did a pretty good job through there, both of them. The one inning got away from House in the 5th, but overall, pretty good stuff. Jack Cartwright pitched pretty well, only gave up the 1 run. Got out of some trouble. And now Strickland and Kessler to finish it. And he's going to be facing Caden Zia, Liam Mahfoud Thurman, and Joey Linneman here in the top of the 7th inning. So it looks like, because they're up 2 here, they won 2 in that first. It looks like Coach Perkins' squad is in pretty good shape to win the food as Zia bangs a single into right field.
Relax, dude.
That one goes to the backstop.
Here, I'll take it. Thank you.
Two balls, no strikes. Z is at second base on the wild pitch. Three balls, no strikes. Thurman on the 3-0 takes a big old daddy hack and foul tips it off a blue shoulder. That's the third time he's got hit today. Pops it up. No chance, as that ball is in the stands. Did that hit the light standard up there? Maybe. No. Three and two. Rip back up the middle. Zia has to hold. Oh, he was hustling. Oh, the throw misses the cutoff. And into second base is Mahfoud Thurman. Second and third. And you got the guys with the pop in the bats coming up again as Joey Linneman steps in. Joey has struck out, walked, and grounded out. Had the RBI on the ground out. He's got a couple of stolen bases. That's fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 1 strike. Strickland misses up. 2-1. He is struggling with the strike zone right now. Shouldn't say with the strike zone. He's struggling with the command to put the ball in the strike zone. At the top, 2-2. Grounded to the second baseman, Landrum. Another RBI for Linneman as he grounds out again to the second baseman for out number 1, but it scores Zia from third, moves Thurman to third, and Caraballo to the plate. Looking to do some more damage. Walk, 3-run home run single. He has scored twice. Got the 3 RBIs. Having himself a day. I think that's top performer category right there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. Good pitch. 2 and 2. I don't think he was looking for that bender. Outside. Full. Big old healthy cut. It's out number 2 and brings up Bryce Byers. 1 for 3. Single, drove in a run, scored a run. And Cooper Harrell's out as a base runner. It's ball 1. He takes over for Mockfood Thurman at third. Looks like he's probably going to jump behind the dish. Two and 0. Gray'd like to maybe put that extra run up there. We'll see if he gets a green light. Might have had one, just don't know. Maybe just didn't like that pitch. 3-1. It was away. That's banged, but a heck of a catch by August Hutchison in right field. Dives down as that ball was hit with some top spin. Out number 3, we head to bottom of the 7th. 11-4 Gray. All right, folks. Appreciate you being here on Youth Baseball Midwest. If got an opportunity, subscribe, hit the dinger. Got some good stuff coming up for you here on the channel. We're looking forward to the podcast season coming up. We're going to also be bringing you our winter workout tour again this year. We're looking to upgrade and do some fun stuff. our road to Ozark is coming up. We're announcing that here. We're just kind of talking a little bit about it. Next spring with high school baseball, we're going to be putting together 3 events at Ozark Mountain Sports Complex with partnering with Randy Merriman there for some high school showcase for some high school games. Putting together some events. We want this to become an annual event as we head down there. But Road to Ozark got some fantastic teams already interested and wanting to come down and play, so we're looking forward to it. Macon Kessler on the mound. Aiden Payton at the plate takes ball 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. And so we appreciate you checking us out here. If you're interested in supporting us, we're going to be putting together delivering some exclusive content here on the channel. That's in the works. And if you want to become a member, support us financially. It helps us continue to do what we're doing here as well. We would appreciate it. Two balls and a strike. Out in front. Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. Out number 1. Trey Kent Landrum at the plate. Kessler starting off on the right foot here. Hot smash, dive, stop. Zia up, and the throw. Outstanding play from Caden Zia to get Landrum here in the 7th. TJ Bender. Ball 1 to Bender. One hopper to Nosovich. And a 1-2-3. We head to the top of the 8th inning with the score 11-4. Gray.
I just popped up way, like, I thought he hit a lot harder than he did.
Yes, sir, decent.
You still want to play catch?
Where's mine? Bang. He's good. Yeah.
You already won.
All right, folks. Here at Youth Baseball Midwest, we're looking to be the most comprehensive youth and high school baseball coverage in the Midwest. We've got a fun one coming up at the end of August. If you're around, got to come over to ABC Ballpark. ABC Ballpark's where this is going to be. It is the Cops versus Kids Home Run Derby. 6th annual, right, guys? 6th annual. Yeah. This is the 6th year we've been doing this. Oof. High school age kids, 14, 15-year-olds taking on police officers from different precincts and cities around the area. Tim Ezel, excuse me, that's correct. It's the Tim Ezel 6th annual Cops versus Kids. They named it after Tim Ezel this year, yeah. He's been a big part of it. He's been out there every year, Tim Ezel. If you don't know, that's the Fox 2 personality. Also a pastor in the area, and he's been battling Parkinson's. And so it's always a great time. It's not about raising money or anything like that. They call it a fundraiser. FUNRAISER, fundraiser, because that's what it's about. Bringing out everybody into the community, having some fun. So if you're interested, I think it's Saturday the 29th is what it is. Yep. Oh, 22nd. That's right. That's right. 27th? 27. My staff in there making sure I'm corrected. August 27th. Be there, aloha. You can wear a Hawaiian flower t-shirt if you want. I mean, you can. Nosovich to the plate here in the 8th. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Strickland back out on the mound. 3-0. Three balls and a strike. Bender a little upset with himself after not catching that one. Looks at his glove, says, let's go. I was just going by what was on the flyer, 29th. Yeah. Full count, ground ball to Landrum up with it. Out number 1. 5-3 if you're scoring at home. Winkleman coming to the plate. Little flip-flop here on the diamond. Landrum moves to third, and Fairbur's at second. Peyton at short. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I felt that pain all the way up here. Wow. Didn't want to wear that one. That's a fastball right in the side of the calf. Good golly. Drew Laramie's in left. Cooper DeManuel has moved to center with Hutchison in right. Made that very nice catch in the 7th to end it. And another pass ball, and the ball, and Winkleman has moved to second base. Oh, I would have definitely had that one. That was coming right there, guys. They're like, we've heard that way too much this year. Kale Price at the dish, 1 ball, 1 strike, popped up and out of play. 1-2.
He's one of the best. They won state like twice in a row. They're so good. Dude, he's like public enemy number 1 at this match. He saved like a crazy goal that went away.
Yeah, Wink. Oh my God, Wink's taking third too.
So on the short hop, that's a tough one to come up and pick and throw. And Bender a little upset with himself that he wasn't able to execute it. Inside.
What was that, 95? Trying to remember Velo or radar gun at what? With the energy thing?
Hey, don't only hit on Golden. He does throw slow, but he puts nice stuff.
They come back.
Curveball. Out of play. 2-2.
One kid threw like 3 innings to the road, and we still used like 5 pitches.
How many innings?
10. And it went 4 hours and 5 minutes. And on Saturday, the Misha is like you can't go past 2 hours and a half.
Says he went 2 outs. Price down on strikes. Braden Schreiman to the plate.
KP, you held back, bro.
Schreiman with a couple of walks and a hit. Has not scored in the ball game. Bender with a very good play there. Ball was spiked up way up in front of the plate. Ground it back up the middle. And just as I say that, Schreiman bangs an RBI single back up the middle for the Gray Squad. So the free base comes back and scores here. And here comes Schaefer Craddock. Foul tipped into the glove, strike 1. Craddock's 0 for 3, but he's been on base twice. Fouled another one back, 0-2. Out number 3 is Craddock's down looking. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 12-4.
You go, Joey. Nah, bro, not really, dude. I'm almost like,
Making Kessler back out on the mound here in the 8th. I want to thank Kilo Gear for presenting the game here, the PCDL. Build strength in every move, and they mean it. Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement, helping you train smarter and perform better without extra effort. Built with doctor-designed customizable micro-weights that allow you to adjust resistance and train your way. It's a proven system designed to enhance performance while helping protect joints. If you got a young athlete, QR code's up there. Go learn more about it. Train smarter, perform stronger, trusted by athletes, third-party tested. So use the promo code when you shop. Get your training gear ready to go for the off season. Kilo Gear, that's where it's at. Guys, what do you think? Player top performers, Kilo Gear top performers. Of course, Caraballo's been a dude. Yeah, another 3-run bomb. Exactly. I'll tell you what, I like at the bottom there. I mean, pitching-wise, Zia's had a good day. Walked, 2 hits, scored a couple times, had a couple stolen bases. I like Caden Zia there at the bottom of the order. It's been good. We'll see if we can get a pitcher in here, maybe, right? Right? Maybe Kessler. He's already gone 1, 2, 3. And it's Cooper DeManuel here with an 0-2 count. Another one fouled back.
Won't be done after this.
I think he was just a bit early on that pitch. That's over into the trees. I wonder how many baseballs have gone into the trees over this last 7 weeks. It's been 1 or 2.
Guys, I know where the ball went, but I can't go there.
That's upstairs.
So if you really
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I couldn't find it though. Somebody told me it went in the parking lot. I might find it on my walk back to the truck. So I might go back and hand it to you, but I might not.
It's in the dirt. 3-2.
If there's any more foul balls, I'll grab for you.
Goodness mercy. Did you see how high that hit into the trees up there? That was on a line. That was still going. My gosh, that'd have been on top of the berm over there. That ball was smoked. Goodness. Does it again, but it's going to be out of play. They're going to have to start charging him for baseballs, I think. I think DeManuel's got something figured out here. Kessler's going to have to do something different. I don't know if he's got what he's got in his bag there, but he is definitely not fooling DeManuel. Strike 3 called. 2 outs. DeManuel heads back to the dugout. Yeah, it's just 1 out. I knew that. I was testing you guys in there. Jack Fairburn to the plate. Fouls one back. Baseball's flying everywhere. And it's a hit by pitch, a K, and a ground out for Fairburn today. Gold Squad has had trouble mounting any offense. Scored 4 runs, while the Nichols in the 3rd and the 5th it's 2-1. Have been the story here. Fairburn would like to have that one back. Stays in. Another full count for Kessler. Swings over top, good off speed. Out number 2, second K. Bobinski Boyd, his 3rd overall in the in inning and 2/3. Boyd has walked twice and singled. Been stranded on the base paths each time. Curveball for a strike. Another curveball to the third baseman. Nosovich up. That is 2 in a row. 1, 2, 3. We head to the top of the 9th inning, 12-4. Gray.
Great job, dude. Cooper, you want to go?
Here you go.
Never put so fast.
Not anymore.
You have like a million of them in the bucket. If I have any more, I'll throw it in the bucket.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
not throwing that dugout, I'm throwing that dugout. Whichever dugout's close enough, that's the dugout I'm going to throw it in.
All right. Strickland on the mound. It looks like the Gray Squad is coming out on top of this one, folks. And as far as innings won, they've won 4. They're up 4-1 in this game, and I think they won 5-3 in the first game. So there's not a shot for the Gold Squad, for Coach Pap's squad to win out on dinner. So I think that's pretty moot point. Now it's just a matter of the game. Strickland trying to finish this off. Appreciate you being here on Youth Baseball Midwest. If you like us, you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Hit the dinger. Get your notifications. My staff in the booth getting it done here today. Drew Klutz, Lauren Klutz. We appreciate everybody who has all the kind words and appreciate the fans. And and that means a lot to us that you enjoy the coverage and appreciate what we do. Cooper Harrell, Caden Zia, Liam Mahfoud Thurman. The three here in the ninth, facing off against Aiden Strickland. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one.
You can get PCDL and MVP too. Probably Nate.
Grounded to the third baseman. Landrum can't come up with the play, and Harrell is on the bag. Safe. Brings up Zia, who is 2 for 2 with a walk, a stolen base, 3 runs scored from that 10 spot in the order. Helping out Mr. Bender with his helmet. Tell you what, man, catching, that's a tough gig. Zia lined to Fairber, and he's out. That's a heck of a nice play by Fairber. It's a good throw and stall right there, hanging on the bag. Quick 2 outs. Mahfoud Thurman to the plate. 2 for 2, a run scored. Or excuse me, 2 for 3 with a run scored. He's got a strikeout. Pops it up. Deep left, but Laramie, that was more than a pop-up. That was a fly-out. All right, we head to the bottom of the ninth inning, 12-4 Gray.
Come on, boys, let's get a little sun going. That's my bad.
That's probably the hardest ball I've hit all season, bro. No, it definitely is because my max SCP was like 8.
What'd you do with my bat?
I don't know. I was not.
Try it. I used it. Where's Nate's got it.
Macon Kessler could be one of our Kilo Gear top performers. He goes 1, 2, 3 is definitely. Even if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's still good. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, it's still there. If he retires 9 in a row, he's definitely a top performer. Let's see what he can do as Thurman is heading to the plate, take over the catching duties. Defensively, interesting what they did here. Byers is still at first. Zia has moved over to third. That looks like Craddock is at second. He was in right field. And now Nasovich takes over at short. Linneman in center. Harrell in right. And Price in left. All right, here we go. Laramie to the plate. Bottom of the ninth inning. Last shot here for the Gold Squad. Just to get a win for the ball game. They're chasing 8 runs here. Ball 1. Strike 1. Curveball is fair. And heading into second base is Laramie with a leadoff double. Just got over the bag. Do you think this is a good game? Yeah. Got a couple of young baseball players over here watching. Yeah. You play baseball, buddy? Yeah. What's your name? That's fouled out of play. Yeah? You're 3? Colston? And you're 3. We got Colston here. He's 3 and plays baseball. And you got a baseball. What does that say on that? It's NC2A, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty neat stuff, buddy. One ball, 2 strikes. Forever? You think you can do that? All right. If you can do it, I'm with you. Give me one right there. So, do you think you could go out? You like going out and watching baseball like this and watching these guys play ball? Yeah. You were in the dugout, really? Is that right? You were in both dugouts? Wow. It just in the third base one over there? Yeah. Okay. Having a nice conversation over here with Colston as we're watching the ball game. The ball's away. We do have one out as Mason stole. August Hutchison at the plate. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Hutchison. Two and one. That's out of play. 2 and 2. That is fouled back. Do it again. So, Colston, are you a Cardinal fan? Do you like the St. Louis Cardinals? Yeah. Do you have a favorite player? Who is it? Oh.
Coming at you. Sorry.
So Laramie scores from third. Hutchison is at first on the strikeout, but he gets there. Aiden Payton on the pitch that's in the dirt for Hutchison. So you get the strikeout, but Drop, third strike. Runner goes. Throw is not in time. Another stolen base. 1 ball, 1 strike to Peyton. You doing okay, buddy? I usually have baseball cards to give away. I don't have any with me today. Do you like baseball cards? Yeah. I always liked them with the ones with the bubble gum in them. That was the fun part. Yeah. You gave some to your dad? Yeah. It was in your shirt, and then it fell out of your shirt. Good job retrieving all the foul balls. Did you get them back to the coaches? Good job. And yeah. Do you like going and retrieving all the foul balls? Yeah. It's fun stuff, isn't it? Aiden Payton just strikes out. Yeah, we can turn off the microphones. They're not turned off right now. This one is. That one's not on.
Thank you. Yep. Thanks for letting me use it.
But, yeah, we can turn the microphones off. Yes, sir. My voice is on the air right now as I'm talking to you guys. You guys are doing fine. We're just talking baseball. What do you guys think of this game? Pretty cool? Yeah? That's Mr. Trey Kent Landrum at the plate there. He's facing off against Mr. Macon Kessler. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good curveball. Did you see that curveball? That was a pretty good curveball. You weren't watching? Got to watch this curveball. Watch. See if he throws it again. He did. Still a pretty good curveball, huh? Or in the woods. Yeah, you don't want to go in the woods. There's another one. Ground ball. Nosovich up with it. And the pick from Byers, and that's the ball game. I believe the Gray Squad wins the food, wins back-to-back ball games. Is Perkins' squad as the gold team yesterday, and the team today finishes off with the World Series win 2-0. Folks, I want to thank you for joining us here. Appreciate all the folks over at Premier Pitching Performance and the PCDL for allowing us to be here and cover this league. We appreciate it. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day in the Lord, and hey, we'll see you at the ballpark.